So how's this looking? Okay, we are indeed live. All right, let's do this. What's up, gamers? And welcome to This Stream Ends When I Beat the GT300. So welcome, if you have not seen Gran Turismo 2 before. This is a racing game from 1999. It has an obscene amount of cars, especially given the era. Early 3D, so someone had to model and render all of these and fit them into a 700 megabyte disk, and they look pretty spiffy, might I say. So Gran Turismo 2 bills itself as the ultimate driving simulator, so there are a ton of ways to tune and tweak your car. Let's show you something real quick in machine tests, just so you can see some of the settings. So you get a wide variety of parts with which to change up how your car drives. You know, like what kind of tires you have determines what kind of grip you have. And that's not just a flat upgrade. Depending on your drivetrain, you'll want to change out the hardness of your tires. For example, if your car's front-wheel drive, then your rear wheels benefit from harder tires that spin and swing out. So that way they're not gripping to the road and forcing you to turn at a very, very wide radius. What else? Also, engine performance. So horsepower limits what races you can enter, and that is actually foreshadowing. We're going to get to that. Oh yeah, and then the most important part, not just the parts, but what they do. So I have the highest level of suspension upgrades, and that lets me tweak just about everything about a car. So for this one, the springs are very, very soft. The ride height is very low in the front and a little bit raised in the rear. The damper bound and rebound determine how much the suspension squishes and unsquishes when I turn. The wheel cambers how far the wheels are kicking out, which helps with grip and with exiting corners. Toe is the alignment of the wheels. Like, are they pointing parallel with each other, or are they pointing in, are they pointing out? And that helps also with cornering. The stabilizer does the left side of the car feel the same things as the right side of the car. And then also your brakes. So if your front brakes are more powerful, your turning ability is reduced in a corner because your front wheels are going slower. The wheels that are steering are going slower than the rear ones. And then your transmission. This is the fun one that all the gearheads mess with. So how many gears does your car have? How often does it transition into those? And that also goes into the power curve of your car, because you always want to be where the graphs are spiking up, because that's where you get the most horsepower, and the most speed is when those peaks are peaking. So you want to optimize your gear ratio for when the peaks are peaking up like that. Okay. So this is a lot. This is a lot, especially for 1999. Think about the 90s in general. Most people are still playing Mario Kart. So there's a lot. Anyway, we're here to beat the GT300. Why the GT300 specifically? Well, because I haven't beaten it. Like, you see all these trophies here? Okay. And you may be asking, Cody, the GT500, it requires a tougher license, International A versus International B. It's got a higher number. It's got a higher prize for winning it. How come the 300 is so much more difficult? Well, let me show you. Over here next to the camera button is the word free. And it's not that the race is free to enter or that it's so easy that it's free. No, it's that the horsepower restriction is free. There is no horsepower restriction. Whereas with the GT300, you are capped at 591 horsepower. You cannot bring an overpowered dragster into the GT300. You must use a car similar to the cars that the other racers have brought. And that is a little more difficult to do than you realize, because by endgame, you're being handed prize cars with exceptional stats. So this has 600, doesn't qualify. 672 doesn't qualify. 686, 800, 670, 702. And then the one that I actually beat the GT500 with had 670 horsepower. So yeah, if you're facing a terrible set of races, reach for the cure. Dun-dun-dun. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and what we'll be attempting the GT300 with today is the Lancer Evolution 5 GSR. So if you are a big fan of this game, or your name is T. Kanji, who's an excellent Gran Turismo YouTuber, he would tell you that the Evolution 5 RS is the superior car, if only slightly. But I like the GSR, and not because of the trim, because I've never worn a Puma shoe in my life, and I think the green on white's kind of ugly. I'm using it because of yaw control. And yaw control is a niche mechanic that is not used often by the YouTubers I follow, and I think I know why. So normally in a car like this, you would have a limited slip differential, which changes how the wheels spin as you're turning, and that limits one side to help the other side steer you. What yaw control does is it doesn't slow you down, it speeds you up. It sends excess power to one side, so if you're turning left, it sends more power to the right wheels to help you rotate left. The downside to yaw control is that it has lag time. It takes time to start up, and it takes time to power down. So the steering you have when you press the stick has to build up, and then when you're done with the turn, you have to stop steering early to make sure you don't oversteer. And this is a problem for very windy roads, because if you have to plan all your turns ahead, well, guess what? Yaw control only lets you have so many turns at any given second. Because if you have to quickly go left and right, well, the yaw control isn't finished turning left by the time you need to turn right. So it becomes very, very complicated. There we go. Turn the brakes all the way up, because I forgot to do that. And then the gear ratios are fine, in my opinion. I haven't touched this car in a while, but I do bring the downforce down a little bit. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't think I did too terribly much to this car before I tried it last time, so that'll do. Yeah, what else? So I have a little display down there for my controller. It isn't capturing the buttons accurately, but it is capturing the stick, and that I value the stick, because nobody knows how to use yaw control. I'm probably the yaw control master in the year of our Lord 2024. So I ought to share that knowledge, share that prowess, let everyone know what's going on. Okay. Alright, let me tell everybody we're live. Okay, that's one. That's two. Shill, baby, shill. There we go. So welcome to attempt 1 of the GT300. So full disclosure, chat, I have played this race multiple times because it's only the first race. However, Laguna Seca is gonna Laguna suck. But we have to get there first. Grand Valley East is probably one of the most difficult races in this game. The cars are very well tuned. They use super soft tires for maximum grip. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and they are more than happy to screw you out of your racing line. Super soft tires for maximum. Okay. Start race. Okay, so see this yellow car ahead and to our left? That is the Mazda RX-7. That is the toughest opponent we're going to have. It's nice to see it here, because then I don't have to reset. And here's the magic of yaw control. I just point the car in a direction. It's like it's Kirby's Air Ride. That's all you gotta do. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Also, yes, I learned manual transmission for this set of races. It ain't easy, but it's honest work. So yeah, come on. Yeah, you can kind of see the lag time in the yaw control where I want to turn, and it takes all that time to stop turning. So the yaw control is really good for a map like this where we have these really tight hairpins that we're going to just careen around like we're playing Kirby's Air Ride. But in the maps with the really twisty back and forth like Deep Forest, focus on the road. There we go. Yeah, see, that's the kind of energy I'm looking for with the yaw control. But with these lefts and rights, like, I press left, and then, oh, then it kicks in. And then I press right, and then it kicks in. There isn't any lag in the OBS setup. I just simply have this much lag I gotta deal with using the yaw control. And now you may be asking, dear viewer Cody, if the yaw control is such a pain in the ass to use, why are you using it? Because I prefer this handling. It's more arcadey. Like, look at that. Look at that. I would be screwed if I were using a normal car. I enjoy the back and forth. I really enjoy the more arcadey kind of stuff. Also, Gran Turismo has, like GT2 has a nice mix of handling where it's arcadey, but it's still technically realistic to a degree. Like, you can... Shit. Ah, damn. Like, it's fun. It's not too realistic. Obviously, you can use parts to tweak it. You can adjust your wheel camber and the type of tire and all that, but... Oh, come on. But... Like, you couldn't do that in a real car. If I was doing this in a real car, I would be rolling over. And I find that fun. I'm not opposed to realism, but in my video games I like a little bit of whimsy. Even if I'm playing as a branded race car with a bunch of sponsorships all over it. Alright, come on. Need you to leave. Yeah. What's probably going to kill me is talking during these hairpins. These hairpins suck. But, yeah. Like that Gucci slide I just did, you can't do that in a limited slip differential. Like, the more skilled players of this game really enjoy having their wheels grip the road, you know? Like, you have a lot more control of the car and a lot more say in what it does. Meanwhile, I'm over here pretending like I'm doing, like, a Tokyo Drift thing. But it's a similar vein to when I did the endurance race with the BMW 740i. I like taking something inelegant and making it seem elegant. So, if no one else is going to tame this wild Bronco, then I guess I ought to give it a shot. That RX-7 does technically beat us on the straightaways, but we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Oh, off-road. There we go. Fuck. Don't beef it. Don't beef it. Don't beef it right at the end, dude. We still got 4 more races. Anyway. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about off-roading. Well, the Lancer is 4-wheel drive, which helps mitigate going off-road. Also, the yaw control again. Like, the the momentum going off-road, it may take me one way, but with the yaw control, I can point the car in a direction, and it goes in that direction. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't throw, don't throw. Don't throw, Cody. Jeez. Remember how I said the RX-7 beats me on straightaways? Okay. All right, that's one. That's one. All right, time to update the chart. That's what gets me about this damn game too, is like they will put these guys on your ass in lap 4, and you just got them buzzing in your ear the whole time. Oh, no RX-7, gotta reset. There we go. Alright, we got this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the AI. Like, the AI for the most part, I believe, is fair in this game. Like, there is rubber banding. There absolutely is rubber banding. But they generally don't punish you unless, one, you bring a slow car, or two, you make something that the game perceives to be a mistake. So if you go off-road, the cars are going to start catching up to you. If you touch a wall, the cars are going to catch up to you. And those seem like natural progressions of the race. Like, oh, I touched a wall, I'm going slower. Of course the cars are going to catch up to me. But then it will also do other things like, if you're in second gear, the game wants the cars to catch up with you, because I think it views going into second gear as a mistake. And then also, as the race draws to a close, the cars get a little bit faster. Because I was cruising. Like, look, we're great. We're great right now. But if I flub once, they're coming. And by the time we hit lap 4, they're going to be on me again. Because the game says we need to introduce some drama. We want all 4 of these engines buzzing in your ear, back and forth. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. And just, it drives you nuts. I wonder if real racers have to deal with that. Just the psychological torture of, oh god, I hear them and I can't do anything else. When really just doing what you're doing would win you the damn race. You played yourself. You got shook. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. That's a nice recovery. Yeah, I tuned my third gear there so that I could hit that corner perfectly. I would just be flooring it, and the rev limiter would keep me from going too fast and losing the corner. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to change gears inside a corner when you are already doing so much power transfer. There we go, Tokyo Drift. Whoop! Yeah, like if you try doing that in a rear-wheel drive car, you seriously run the risk of pushing too much power to your rear wheels and then you just spin out. But in a four-wheel drive, where I can alter the power going between the wheels, then we're good. Okay, so I slipped a little bit. How are we looking? Okay, yeah, the RX-7's right there. It's right there. Oh, jeez. Come on. See, yep, here we go. It's lap 4. The game wants to be annoying. I didn't even technically screw that up. The game just said, I'm winning now. Oh, okay, that was bad. You got this, Cody. Come on. Seeing, like, right there, if I was using a normal car, I'd be screwed. I just like being able to point my car in a direction and know that it's going to go that way. We still got another lap. What are you we still have another lap. Calm down. Okay, yeah, back off, asshole. Yeah, so in case I haven't said this already, I have practiced this track specifically because this race is one of the hardest in the game, and if we don't get past here in a reasonable amount of time, I'm gonna get tilted. And I'd like to beat this sometime today. I really would like to beat this sometime today. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, geometry matters. I hit a piece of geometry too. What the fuck? Okay, come on. That is not fair. Like, I know every single triangle and vertex of my line, and you throw me off my line and you expect me to be in a good mood? Come on. Yeah, going off-road here would be so damn dangerous in a normal car. Okay. Once again, RX-7 beats me in a foot race. God damn it. Oh, I make it look so easy. Until the very end. Where the game said, oh, did your tire touch grass? We're gonna punish you for touching grass now. Alright, try again. And the RX-7 is there. Okay. Attempt 3. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I think the RX-7... Yeah, it was like in 5th place when we started last time, and this time it started ahead, so I actually have some competition for this early part. He said sarcastically as he casually passed the cheating RX-7. Yeah, there is music in this game, but it's all licensed. There's like 8 songs. So apologies, you have the noise of the road and my ramblings as your guide. Okay, so 105, that's an excellent time. Not that it matters with AI, because they're always going to be right on my ass, but I'd like to get like a sub-1 lap time. I'd like to get 1 lap under a minute, and I'm pretty sure I can do it. Like a 17, that is a strong start. We're locked in. We are resplendent. We are glistening. We're going to make this work. Oh, 30 seconds. That is excellent. Yeah. I've tried beating this race with a number of joke cars, because I watched T. Kanji's video on beating this race with an AE86. I don't think it was the Trueno, it was the Corolla 11, but like it, basically the car from Initial D. And it does not have a lot of horsepower. And hey, submit, let's go. He drove out of his mind. He really had to go above and beyond to get that AE86 to win this race. And I thought, can I win with something similar? And it turns out no. Because my first lap would not be a 105. It'd be somewhere between a 108 and a 111. And my subsequent laps would be 105 instead of 1. So you really have to be able to hit 104 consistently for the rubber banding to be kind to you and let you win this race. Because the cars will rubber band the other way. They will slow down if you're in a crappy car. But they will punish the hell out of mistakes. Like, the game knows what a mistake is. And if it detects one, boy howdy, you're going to get your wrist slapped. Okay, lap 4. What kind of BS are we going to deal with here? All right, come on, 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 come on. There we go. I always knew it would work. I always knew it would work. Too easy. Piece of cake. Alright, alright. Yep, they're still on me. Oh, yep, here it comes, here it comes. They're here. They got their engines buzzing in my ear. They really want to rattle me. They really want to rattle me, but I'm going to warn you. I installed sway bars. I will not be rattled, sir. Not today. You think I'm some kind of snake? I'm some kind of rattler? No. I decline that assertion. Ah, fuck. No, 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 no. Yeah, that was a poor lap compared to the others, 102. But yeah, you see the rubber banding in action. The very last car is like last. And that's where all of the other cars would be if I picked a slower car. Come on. Oh, damn. Okay. Little unorthodox, but we did it. Okay, so we just gotta get through this chicane here and don't throw the fucking race. How hard could it be to not throw the fucking race? How hard could it be to not throw the race? Oh, look at that. Whew! Okay, we are already off to Laguna Seca. Oh, man. Okay. So I will alert you, dear viewer. The first 3 races are what's going to decide this. Because it goes Grand Valley East, Laguna Seca, Deep Forest, Midfield, Apricot Hill. Apricot Hill, the very last track, I have 0 qualms about beating that, because I did my BMW 740i endurance race there. I know that track like the back of my hand. If we can just get to Apricot Hill, we have this in the bag. Oh, goodness. But we have to get through Grand Valley and Laguna Seca first. That's the problem. That's the frickin' problem right there. And, yeah, no changes. I'm not going to change any of my settings. I like what I have. Yeah, I do not have maximum downforce here because I don't want the rear wheels to stick like glue to the road. The yaw control, if you didn't already see, I do a lot to slip and slide around, and the more rear downforce I have, the stickier the back of the car is, and less likely I'm going to get it to whip around. So we have enough downforce to control the slide, but not so much that we can't slide, and not so little that we're going to slide around like nuts. Also, yeah, the Tokyo Drift stuff you've been seeing is only at 20 yaw control. I can make this 5 times as powerful, but I shouldn't. I'd love to see someone do it, though. Alright, Laguna Seca. This, I believe, is an actual racetrack. It has a corkscrew. What is a corkscrew? I guess it's a chicane, but also a really steep downhill. It sucks, basically. It's the devil. But before that, we have to get through this amazing hairpin. And that hairpin is why I love yaw control, because I do that in a way that they do not. I just pull a U-turn like I'm James Bond. What else to say about Laguna Seca? I don't like these turns. They're all just a little too sharp. Like, this is the epitome of big straightaway, unfair turn, big straightaway, unfair turn. Okay, speaking of unfair turns, here's the corkscrew. How do I do? Well, I played it super safe, so of course we did it. Oh yeah, the yaw control hates this hill too, but we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, that corkscrew has a really steep hill attached to it, obviously, but also there's like a lip, so if you go too far, if you don't manage it properly, you will dive. Your nose will hit the ground, and it will take forever for your car to recover. Also, yeah, recovering from that downhill. If you are using a regular car with like a limited slip differential, that downhill, you just slam the gas and you go. But with yaw control, I'm still rotating. I'm rotating in a way that is unnatural. So the car over-rotates. And then I should technically roll over, but this is a video game, so we do not suffer major spinal injuries. We just kind of derp and spin around a bit until I can get it fixed and keep racing. Come on. Come on! Let's go. Okay, okay, okay. So we're back at the corkscrew again. I'm going to take it a little bit later just to show you how this works. Oh, fuck. There. Oh. And we're going to hit the lip. No, we're not going to hit the lip. We're just going to lose. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to frickin' lose. But yeah, see, there's all that extra steering because I'm using a car with powers that some would consider unnatural. Then we got to do this. Then we got to hit this other BS unfair hairpin. But yeah, my car has the advantage in the hairpins because of my certified Warp Star control drive. My warp drive, as it were. And like, that's not a joke. Because with it's you know, this game is all about momentum control. And because I'm taking these hairpins so tightly, I'm pointing straight ahead while they're still recovering from their turn. So I'm technically exiting the corner earlier, and I get to accelerate much better. I get much better acceleration because I have more road in front of me, as opposed to them still recovering from their turn. But obviously this RX-7 is going to give me all sorts of fits. Alright, don't screw up the hairpin this time, Cody. I screwed up the hairpin. We're not giving up. Fuck. It's lap 3. There's still time to do this right. Hopefully. I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay. So if you couldn't tell, I cannot catch the RX-7 on the straightaways. Same deal with Grand Valley East. It is simply faster. I have to save time on these BS unfair turns, and I took it way too fast, so I am not saving any time on this BS unfair turn. Man, again with the mentals, like sometimes going faster is not the solution because you're just going faster into the wall. You still gotta play proper, Cody. You gotta play proper. Anyway, alright. We still got a lap and a half to fix this. But I can't beef the corkscrew, okay? If I have to stop and crawl through it like a little baby, that's still better than beefing it. And right there, I was braking too late, and the squid beefed it. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, Grand Valley East and Laguna Seca both do that. They have these uphills before hairpins, and you really have to brake on that uphill, because if you hit the top of the uphill and you're going too fast, it is too late. Oh my god. The power of yaw control did not spin out. I can literally be pointing the wrong direction. And as long as the car pushes itself in the other one, then I'm good. This ain't looking good. So I can't beat him here. Beating him on the corkscrew seems unlikely. That's another thing about this track. It's yeah, okay. Brake early. But then you went off-road. But then you successfully handled the yaw control for a second. Alright, it's gotta be this upcoming hairpin or... no. Alright, and we have our first Laguna Seca reset. Fuck. Back to Grand Valley. Back to Grand Valley. I've been streaming for 35 minutes. Technically, if I had beaten everything first try, the stream would already be over. But sadly, it is not. Alright, we got the RX-7 again, and again started in a high position. We'll be fine. We should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Okay. There we go. You dare to challenge me? I am the mighty Lancer. GSR. Gary Stu Reeves. You will not defeat me, RX-7. RX-7, that's like 7 prescriptions. You'll need more than that. Shit. Okay, instead of making bad jokes, how about you win the race code? Ay. We gotta lock in. It's gamer time. This is lap 2. Fuck. Oh man, I think I'm tilted. I think I'm a little tilted after the Laguna Seca one. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Oh, we saved it. We saved it. I need, like, I need those Bob Ross Twitch emotes, ruined versus saved. Oh, come on. Oh, bro, I'm capital T tilted. I can't hit that hairpin anymore. Ah, what poor mental discipline you possess. God, okay, alright, we gotta focus in here. We gotta get to Laguna Seca again. I need to get some practice on Laguna Seca. Cause that's really like one of those invisible factors is how much practice do I get on Laguna Seca? Cause if I only get there once every half an hour, I'm never learning the track. I'm gonna be so frustrated trying to beat this race that I don't actually to do it. Oh man. Alright, lock in. Lap 4. It's not even the RX-7 in the lead, it's the, I think it's a Subaru. Yeah, it's a Subaru. Formidable, but not invincible. Get the hell out of my way. Get the hell out of my way. Okay, a little bit off-road, but we're fine. All right, lap 5, lock in. You got this. Come on. Come on. I know that I usually play a little too conservative when I'm in the lead, and that's a problem. I just gotta be myself. I gotta be myself, bro. That's what's gonna win. And stop and turn. Oh yeah, another thing about just racing in general. You don't want to brake while steering. You want to brake in the direction you're currently heading, and then apply a bunch of new force in the direction you plan to turn. Okay, we did it. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. YouTube, you're the one who told me to drop the bit rate. You're the one who told me to drop the bit rate. I don't know what you want me to do. Whatever. Oh, interesting. It's lower than the recommended. It wants me to up the bit rate. Okay, well, I'm going to restart the stream real quick to get that bit rate up. Like, okay, YouTube, you want it so bad, I'm going to give it to you. 1 second. Okay, we should be back. Welcome to Laguna Seca. Again. You get it. Yep. Oh, we're already beefing it. All right. Okay, welcome back to Laguna Seca, possibly in glorious HD. Man, where did the Subaru come from? Why are you giving me trouble? Okay, that was a good line, good line, good line. I'm gonna beef it anyway. Alright, Heart of the Champion. Heart of a Champion. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Very slick. Okay. Place has more pins than a cosmetology place. Good lord. You're jealous. You're jealous. You're jealous. Let's go. There's no mental with the computer. It's like the Terminator. They're just like this. No matter what you do, they're always there. I've overcome being tilted. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. We'll get there. We will get there. Yeah. Stop. See, and I'm too close now, so that... Yeah, you have to hit that, like, near the right side to get a good angle to turn, and it's just a huge pain in the patoot, man. I don't know what to do. I assure you this is optimal. Yeah. If there's one, like, Mario Kart-esque thing that redeems Laguna Seca for everything I don't like about it, what redeems Laguna Seca is that second to last turn where you can just haul through the dirt. And I guess, like, with that first hairpin, too, there's plenty of dirt to get around in, so. We'll get there. Alright, brake. Okay, we're near the outside. We're going slow. We have air conditioning. We're listening to our favorite music. We're gonna make this work. Son of a gun! Yeah, don't mind the Subaru just teleporting down. Just getting the nice gentle, oh, easy there, ma'am. Let me get the door for you. Like, oh, well. Oh, good hairpin, good hairpin. Beautiful exit. All right, we got that. That was, mwah. Okay. But the question is never how good was the hairpin. The question is, can you keep your hubris in check for another 2 laps? Let me answer that question with another beautiful hairpin. We are so back. Okay. All right, all right. I'm liking this. We just gotta survive 2 more corkscrews and we can get to Deep Forest. All we gotta survive is 2 more corkscrews and my own reckless hubris. And we'll get to Deep Forest. Alright, alright. Bad angle, bad angle, bad angle. Okay, okay. Recoverable. We're okay. We're technically okay. We are technically okay. Oh, okay. Nicked it a little bit, but they still don't have the cornering power I do, thanks to the yaw control. Yaw! Beautiful hairpin. Yeah, alright. Got this guy just swerving and slip sliding around you, and he's yelling "Poyo, Poyo!" Some Kirby, man. Got the warp star. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. They're gonna punish me for that. All right, it comes down. Oh yeah, it's all coming down. It's all coming down. They want to tilt me. They threw these cars right behind me to piss me off and shake me. But I got bad news. I'm a sommelier. I know all about corkscrews. Oh, man. Okay, I shouldn't have shifted down in the second. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't let them rattle you. Do not let them rattle you. Don't let the screaming engines in your ear rattle you. Okay, we got it. Woo! Oh my god, dude. Okay. Holy smokes. Laguna Seca. We've licked Laguna Seca. And up next is Deep Forest. Now, normally, Deep Forest is not a terribly difficult track, but this is the twistiest one. And as I've mentioned before, yaw control needs time to start up, and it needs time to turn off. So, being forced to rapidly turn left and right, the car's engine power is going to be shifting more slowly than the road is going to be shifting. So I'm going to have to take those really, really slowly, which means the rest of the race has to go really, really well. Whew. Yeah, the RX-7... Man, I got, like, the worst spawn location for the two best cars, because the Subaru and the RX-7 have been trying to eat my lunch this whole time, and they get first and second place when we start these races. Good golly, Miss Molly. See, look at that. I already downshifted to 2. Like, I'm already playing too safe. But look at this. Left, right. Yeah, like... Yeah, I have the world's most powerful drunk driver on my side with the yaw control. He hacks. He does turns that should not work. But he takes forever to get in and out. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, and the big straightaway for Deep Forest is this uphill, and that actually was a cool thing to discover for the Prius run that I did. There's a video where I beat this, not this specific race, but this track with like a 60 horsepower Prius. Because as the electric car people will tell you, instant torque! So it's got a really good amount of torque, even if the horsepower is garbage. So it accelerates up the hill at a rate that gasoline cars would get jealous of. So the Prius was able to beat, I think it was the German Nationals Deep Forest. It's like 220 horsepower, despite having like roughly a quarter of that horsepower. It was able to win because it just burned him on the straightaway up the hill. Just oh, come on. Also, creepy thing about the Prius in this game, it makes no noise when you start a race. The gasoline engine does not kick on until the race starts. You're just sitting there in dead silence, in anticipation. Alright, this is looking pretty good so far. And if we beat Deep Forest, we have midfield ahead of us, and then Apricot Cakewalk. Oh, shit. You can't be thinking about the next race, Cody. You gotta be thinking about the race in front of you. No. I'm not ready to throw on my first visit to Deep Forest. Thank you. No, thank you, sir. Yeah, as much trouble as I have with these windy roads, the computers have almost as much. Almost. Oh, and there I go. Here they come. That's right. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I've been playing it a little too cautious. Yeah, I'm starting to lose focus. Ay. There we go. It might have been a mistake to have caffeine right away, because now I got nothing for if things go sideways later. I'm already juiced up, as it were. Oh, come on. Oh, nope, I'm off-road. Yeah. Yeah, anyone who does, like, speedrunning, you really have to give them credit, because these races are, like, 5-6 minutes long, and it's still so difficult to keep discipline. It is still so difficult to keep discipline and adjust when things go off script. So I'm not even doing frame perfect inputs, you know? Ooh, I'm just trying to stay on the damn road. It's only lap 4. It's only lap 4. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good here, but we can't afford to screw this up, so we can't afford to screw it up, but I also can't stay in second gear the whole race. We gotta do something. Smooth. Very similar to what I did with the Prius in the Prius video. Alright, come on. Slow, slow, slow. Yeah, see, like, my momentum was still carrying me in my original direction, while the yaw control was trying to push me in another one. So that's a dangerous thing. Fuck. Stop trying to talk! That's one of the dangerous things about this in general. Oh, fuck. It's also why I don't like MR cars, like mid-engine cars, because they're quote-unquote more balanced, and I get that. I get that. Oh, jeez, what was that? I get that, like, mid-engine cars are technically more balanced, but the brakes don't work on mid-engine cars. They just slide, and what you saw there earlier was exactly the problem I have with MRs, is you will rotate the car, but just because the car rotated does not mean it's going to go in that direction, because it still has all of its momentum from where it was going. Oh, jeez, am I going to get this? Am I going to get this? I am not going to get this. Oh. First reset, Deep Forest. Man, what do I talk about now? What's left to talk about? Man. I like cars with niche mechanics. That's what led me to the GSR with yaw control. Because, like, especially in the age of guides, you can Google just about anything. Oh, let me get my input display back up for you. Boop. There we go. You know, you can Google just about anything. I mean, search kind of sucks right now. You know, how many cigarettes should I be smoking while pregnant? How much glue should I put on a pizza? Like, Google search kind of sucks right now. But technically, the information is out there. So if you follow certain instructions, if you follow recipes and spreadsheets, a lot of things are possible. So with the yaw control, like, a lot about Gran Turismo 2 is solved, and I can use that to educate myself, but then also find something that's still worth exploring, that's still worth, like, looking at. I really like doing that. So, like, yes, I needed all of that pre-established Gran Turismo 2 knowledge. I am standing on the shoulders of giants, but I don't want it to end there. I don't want my journey to end at, oh look, I followed the instructions someone else gave me and I succeeded. I don't like that way of thinking. I really want to have something where I flex my creativity, I flex my you know, uniqueness, as it were, and find a way to win with that. You know, it's not just about winning. I gotta win my way. And in a video game like this, where the only competition is myself, I have the freedom to do that. It's nice. It's really nice. Like, the older I get, the more I value self-improvement over competition, because it's less, it just becomes less about other people as you age, like, full stop. You know, you gotta take care of number one. They are handing me this race. Maybe they were inspired by my words. Yeah, because 50's not great. 50 is not great. Okay. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay, 17. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Nope, nope, too late. Oh, saved it, maybe? Yeah, we got it, we got it. Yeah. Yeah, I've tried beating this. I guess I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. I tried beating this with really underpowered cars. The Spoon Civic was the first one I tried beating this with, because the Spoon Civic has an excellent power curve, and it's light as a feather. It accelerates really well. The problem is its max horsepower is still in like the mid 200s, so it just does not have it for the straightaways, and it can't accelerate fast enough to keep up with people outside of these turns. And that's really like endgame Gran Turismo, is these tracks where it's like steep hairpin, long straightaway, steep hairpin, long straightaway. So it really values cars that can make the most of these straightaways. Ah, shoot. Shoot. There we go. And also the Spoon Civic had two things going against it. One, it's front-wheel drive, which means that it understeers, which makes the hairpins a little more egregious, and this particular chicane more precarious. But also, you cannot control its downforce. It is stuck with the default downforce modifiers, which means it doesn't stick to the road with airflow. So when you want to turn, when you want to recover from a turn, that's all about wheel camber, baby. That's all about your dampers, baby. And I thought, okay, so I can't do it with the Spoon Civic. I think the best I got for a lap time was a 105, and that is not enough. If you couldn't tell by me losing this race getting 102s. So then I tried the Mazda Demio. And Mazdas in this game are they're powerful. Like, just pick any Japanese car. It kicks the crap out of this game. And I don't know if that's because Japanese cars are inherently superior, or if the Japanese developers might have been a tiny bit biased when they made this game. Not that I care. But, you know, I mean, you gotta have fun with it, right? Like, if you've got a Mazda fan on the team, and they're going to do better work by making the Mazdas a little more powerful, yeah, whatever. Who cares? And we win. Back to Laguna Seca. But yeah, the Japanese cars in this game are super powerful. So I went with the Mazda Demio, which you can give a racing modifier to give it improved downforce. And I tried that. Couldn't make that work either. It was roughly the same, maybe a little bit better. I also tried, like, the Ford Ka, or I guess the Ford K. I tried the Nissan March. Yeah. Still a lot of little piddly fart cars. There's a lot of cool cars in this game that cap out at, like, 195 to 230 horsepower, so they don't work for the endgame races, but they are a blast to drive. Next session. Let's go. Laguna Seca. So, yeah. Come on. Okay, that was early, but we've got it. I said we've got it, right? We did it. Okay, alright, we're good. Okay, so this is not going as bad as I thought it would. We're back at Laguna Seca for the third time. So I get to practice it a little bit more. This is good. This is good. We need to get to Laguna Seca a lot to make sure I don't forget. Oh, that's bad. Bad positioning. So I don't forget how to win at Laguna Seca. Because stuff like that can happen if I forget how the corkscrew works. And if I get into high-pressure situations where I have two cars breathing down my neck who really want me to screw it up. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. Okay. Screwing up the hairpin isn't fatal, though. Accidentally downshifting back to first. That might be fatal. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, so, yaw control saved me there. That car smacked me, and I was rotated the wrong way. And if I were in a normal car, I would have spun the hell out, and this run would be over. That is why I like yaw control. It is safety. When silly things happen, I can just turn the car, and the car will rotate. It's like I got a little spindle in the middle of it. I just rotated it around. Okay. Today on Don't Screw Up the Hairpin. Oh, I screwed up the hairpin. I have to brake. Oh my god, I need so much braking to make that work. Ah, shoot. See, and there was the yaw control biting me in the ass, because I had to turn, but I couldn't turn too much, but then I ended up turning too much, and then the correction forced the yaw control to push me in the other way too much. So that's where the yaw control messes me up. Is like these hairpins, like look at this. Whee! Like yaw control is amazing for these hairpins, but it is absolutely garbage for sudden correction. So if you can see what you're doing, you know, 6 miles out, you can plan ahead and get the yaw control to work for you as it spins up and turns off. That's bad. Whew, anyway. But yeah, you gotta know the map. Okay. We'll get there. We will get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. Don't screw up the hairpin. Don't screw up the hairpin. There we go. All right. Take that, Mazda. Oh, a little too early. We're fine, though. We're fine. Things are fine. He said as he wasn't paying attention and forgot to shift up. Another thing that I believe the AI perceives as a mistake is if you redline for just a little too long. And if that... Because, yeah, when you hit the rev limiter, then you power down a tiny bit, and the game goes, ooh, a mistake. You forgot to shift up. We're going to send the cars at you now. I would like to be done with this stream sometime tonight, but that depends on if I can handle this corkscrew 2 more times. Because if I can't handle it 2 more times, then I gotta handle it 5 more times. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, alright. Doesn't matter. I'm not hurt. Didn't do nothing. There we go. Oh, oh, ooh, and I stayed on the road. Nice, okay. Okay, good hairpin. Whew, okay, alright, one more. Can we do one more? Please tell me we can do one more. Oh, I got frazzled. My mentals got to me, but I have a single tire on the tarmac, and that did it. I had a single tire on the tarmac, and that saved me. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that was too early. That was too early. You're losing it. You're losing it. See, I was... That's another thing, too, and I've dealt with this, like, playing fighting games, too, is you get one. Like, you get one that you know you probably shouldn't have got, and it just changes your mentality. Like, you breathe a sigh of relief just a little too early. Like, you know you got lucky, and now you're not in the match anymore. You're not focused. You feel like you already won because you got that one amazing break, but it's not over. It's not over. Don't hit the pit stop. Okay, good hairpin, good hairpin. Okay, shift it up. I remembered to shift up this time. Woo! Okay. That does it. On the deep forest. And I will be right back. Okay. Back to deep forest we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, so don't screw up the twisty bits. Step 1, don't screw up the twisty bits. And step 2, keep driving fast. Because as you saw, if I play it too safe, I will get punished. I will get slapped. I get slapped. I get slapped so hard. Anyway. There we go. Alright, alright. Second gear because we have the tunnel. Okay. Okay, another tunnel. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the... yeah, another thing about Deep Forest in particular, all this bumpy, uneven terrain. So, a smarter racer, like T-Kanji or Yellowbird or somebody, would do something about the ride height or the spring bounciness or the downforce to make this more acceptable. However, I am not a smart man. I just like racing the cars, so... yeah, and if you go back and look at the other Gran Turismo 2 videos I've made, I didn't actually learn how to drive manual until like 80 hours into the game. I needed to learn to drive manual for the Trueno video, where I went into a race against computer Truenos that were tuned up, and I had to beat them with a Trueno that was entirely stock. The only thing you can control in a stock car is whether you are using an automatic or a manual transmission. And let me tell you, the Trueno's transmission is geared very, very poorly. You will never see 5th gear in a stock Trueno transmission. Or in a stock Trueno car. Like, if you have more horsepower, maybe you would. But not by default. You're not seeing it by default. Take you all day to accelerate. Yep. Oh, uneven. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I wouldn't even count that as a mistake, and I got the buzzard circling over me right now. Jeez Louise. Good golly, Miss Molly. Alright. Okay, so that's lap... God, we gotta do 3 more laps of this. And if I can't do 3 laps of this, then I gotta do 5 more laps of this. Cody, what's motivating you? What's driving you right now? Well, if I had to tell you, Ken, I realize I gotta do 3 more laps of this, and if I can't do 3 more laps, then I gotta do 5 more laps. So I'd rather just do the 3 now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, saved it. Saved it. The computer didn't like that, though. It saw, oh, you're spinning your wheels. You're going off-road. You were in 2nd gear. We gotta punish you. But I'm like, not today. Oh. Come on. You're not gonna beat me on the uphill. You're not gonna beat me on the uphill. I said you're not gonna beat me on the uphill, asshole. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I changed gears just a little too early. Like, oh my goodness. Heaven forbid I play it safe on another, you know, straightaway into an uphill, into a giant FU curve. Because that's 3 races in a row. We have a nice big straightaway that encourages you to go super duper fast, and then there's an uphill, and then there's a really sharp turn. So, if you're going too fast, and you run out of uphill, and you reach the really sharp turn, that's game over, pal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got this, we got this, we got this. He's climbing the hill as if he's being chased by the devil himself! I told you I had him on the uphill, cheating-ass computers. Yep, boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. Okay, one more lap. And they're right on my tail. Okay. Turn, 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 turn. There we go. Stop looking behind you. Look ahead. Yeah, bro, I'm not even slowing down that much. And you're on me. Get off me. Get off me. God damn. Come on. We got this. We got this. Presumably. You know, financial markets are not guaranteed. Race results are not guaranteed. But yeah, no, it's the last lap. We're in front. Just don't beef it on this BS corner and we'll be fine. Just don't beef it on the BS corner. We are going faster than normal. Slow down. There we go. And that should be victory. Woo! Okay. All right. Okay. So this, in my opinion, is the last real challenge of this run. This is it right here. Our next stop is Midfield Raceway. And Midfield, I got a lot of practice on when starting the when starting my little journey here in Gran Turismo 2. I haven't put it in a video, but it's an early track that teaches you about, you know, hairpin, big straightaway, etc. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna win. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, like, this is like a dark horse candidate. I can beef this. I can absolutely beef this, but I feel I have enough practice that it's not gonna happen. Just don't get cocky. Just don't get cocky. Oh, man. We'll see. That's the problem, right? It's really easy until you take it for granted, and then it's not really easy anymore. Skadoosh. Alright, so this is a tough turn in theory, but I'm so used to it from having to deal with other BS cars. There we go. Come on, come on. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then... Oh, that was... You're being too gentle. You're being too gentle, and now they're punishing you. Up, up. See, again, the yaw control. Not really liking these hills. Because, yeah, midfield has some great curvature to, like, the turns and the hills and everything. It's a little more forgiving than these other ones. See, like this, it's an uphill on the curve. The curve doesn't hang you out to dry like Grand Valley East does. Isn't that nice? Oh, man. So, yeah, really, really enjoy that. And the yaw control will actually make you turn too sharply on those. But I'm not turning it off. I am so used to it at this point. You know, do you use the high tier character that you haven't practiced, or do you use the mid tier that you know inside and out like the back of your hand? You know, tough choice. Tough choice. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we recovered. Uh-oh. Someday I'll get that U-turn right. Yeah, and you'll notice there, I didn't really turn right a whole bunch to recover from that, because I knew the yaw control would kick in along with how the road was curving. So I just needed a little flick to tell the yaw control to at its earliest convenience, stop pushing me to the left. Just flick the stick to the right to tell it to stop pushing me to the left, and it was a nice, easy recovery. And that's why I have the input display on. So if anyone else wants to do Tokyo Drift yaw control shenanigans, there we go. Yeah, this is a fucking cakewalk. This is a fucking cakewalk, he says halfway through the race before he knows the cars are going to start bothering him. That's what they do. It's a false sense of security right before they strike. Come on, come on, come on. Jeez Louise. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Who do you think you are? I am. Anyway. Uh-oh. Off-road. Come on. Come on. Assholes. I'm telling you. Off-road. Second gear. Game says, ooh, it looks like you're having a bit of a problem. Would you like us to jump ahead of you? No! Of course, that could just be me looking too far into it, because being off-road and in second gear also causes a phenomena known as going slower. Oh, man. Anyway, let's keep going. Downshift to 3. Okay, good angle. Downshift to 2. Oh, excellent angle. Excellent angle. Finally, a really good angle for that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Saved it. Yeah, so with the... Yeah, okay, so I'm like a second and a half slower because of the miffed turn. Oh, and I'm missing another turn. Oh, damn. Stop looking behind you, bro. Stop looking behind you. The race isn't over. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Come on. So if I don't do it now, I got another half hour of racing ahead of me. Would you restart the entire circuit? Nah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. Can I use them as corner support? Oh, a little bit. That Subaru is proving quite formidable, though. Okay, we'll get ahead of him. We'll get ahead of him. We'll get ahead of him. Downshift to 3. Take this a little tight. Downshift to 2. Downshift to 1, because I am a gangster like that. Jeez. I don't know if I'm faster than him. Well, looks like we're going to have a little bit of a head start. Just hold him off. Hold him off. Hold him off. Come on. First try. First try midfield. First try midfield. First try midfield. First try midfield. Midfield? We did it. We did it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So, Apricot Hill. As I said before, I have a video showcasing me doing an endurance race with a 4,000-pound BMW, an underpowered 4,000-pound BMW, and winning that race. I have no qualms about Apricot Hill. I think I can beat it first try. Either we beat it first try, or I have to refresh my drink here because my glass is empty. So I am getting a drink either way after Apricot Hill. It just depends on whether or not I win this damn race. Next session. Just for everyone who wants to see this in the future. Because I really think I'm going to do it. I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my shot. I'm winning it right frickin' now. Winning this thing right frickin' now. Oh, get out of my way. Get out of my way. You're in my way. If I can just, quote Princess Tutu there for a second. Excellent anime, by the way. Oh, that's a bad angle. We'll recover, though. And, yeah. So look at what downforce does for you. I guess not. We'll look at what downforce does for us on another lap. But yeah, the BMW could do this corner at like 50 miles an hour, which means that I should definitely try harder when I do that hairpin again. Yeah, so the BMW could take that big corner at 90 to 100 miles an hour depending on tire condition, and that smaller hairpin at about 50. But luckily, both the BMW and this car can jump that chicane. And if you think for a second I'm going to try and drive that chicane properly when I already told you how laggy yaw control is, you're out of your goddamn mind. Oh, no. Oh, I went off-road. Oh, I almost saved that. I almost frickin' saved that. Oh, man. That would have been cool. All right, let's see. Okay, so the BMW held at 100. This is... Yeah, that... I held tight to the beginning of the corner at like 125, and I was still over 100 at the end. That is outstanding. That's what downforce does for you. And I still got to remember not to ramble when I have to hit these corners. But yeah, like you look at like how the computer cars are behaving now versus Grand Valley East. Like I've got them. They're they're dead. As long as I don't beef it. Like, that hairpin is bad, but obviously I still got ahead of them, so that's not a problem. The problem is going to be this squiggly bit before that. So, do I beef this corner? Let's hope not. Let's hope that I do not beef this corner. Okay. And again, I have a bunch of experience with this corner thanks to the BMW video, so not only is it easier than the Laguna Seca corkscrew, I've driven it a bajillion times. Oh, come on. Come on, 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 come on. We're gonna pass on the inside of you and use you as a wall. Hell yeah, let's go. So yeah, like Grand Valley East and Laguna Seca were the real demons, and then midfield has the ability to be annoying, but it wasn't, thankfully. Okay, lap 3. Yeah, they're on me, but I'm not fearing them. That's the difference. I've done this so much. Up, up, up. Again, no fear. I think we've got this. I think we've got this. I don't mean to call it too terribly early, but I do believe we've got this. And then he beefed it. Classic hubris. Alright, come on. Oh god, okay, no, really, we gotta win this race. We gotta win the race. No, I'm serious. Like, enough joking around. We gotta lock in and win the race now. Again, what makes you believe you can do it, Cody? Well, I believe that if I don't do it, I have to do it for another half an hour. So, I'd rather just get it done now. Would you lose all night to a silly racing challenge? Nah, I'd win. Yeah, I've spent about 150 hours in this game. So, when I started, the calendar said 517 days, but it's actually been way more. Just on attempts at Grand Valley East with different cars, on my challenge runs, because, like, they only really need one in-game day. Like, I build the car, I save the game, and then I tweak the hell out of it, so only, like, one in-game day has to pass for, you know, Dodge Neon on the Seattle circuit. Okay, now we got this. No fear. No fear. They are so far behind at this point. They've given up. They've given up. What do you do against a god? Okay, so... Oh, so the Lancer can do it at about 60. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, so the BMW takes that corner at like 50 miles an hour. The Lancer can do it in 60 if you position it properly. Then we're going to cut this chicane because I have zero qualms. Whoosh! Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon, this has been... I will end this... This stream ends when I beat the gt300. Because, lo and behold, you were here, you witnessed it, you saw. I have beaten the gt300. I've defeated that bloody Cusco. In Impreza, you were supposed to be dead. Stop that real quick. Oh, I actually have to save the game, don't I? Well, yeah, because I only did like a week's worth of attempts, so yeah, the used cars will refresh. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the game once it lets me. Money, 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 money. Money. Yes. I'm gonna speed through that. Does it play the credits, or does it just kick me back to the menu? Whew! Alright. Thank you all for watching. Very much appreciate it. This went a little bit quicker than I expected, but honestly, I'm fine with that. It didn't turn into one of those streamer endurance challenges where I'm here for 12 hours banging my head against a brick wall. I don't know what I'm doing next. Maybe it's Gran Turismo. Maybe it's something else. I do not know. But either way, thank you so much for being here. My name is Cody, and I will catch you next time. Take care.